What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and well, today we actually are back on the main account here. We're going to try to push a little bit more Dark Sealand. I've made some changes to the account, powered up some Cloud Islands and stuff. One thing I am going to do is I think I'm going to make like a Householder Amenra. However, I can't do that. I was going to. I can't because, well, I am completely out of Stellar Shards, and I can't even, like, regress this because I did something stupid and just activated the Tree of Origin. Once you activate the tree, you can no longer regress that hero. Big mistake. So I would have to regress these heroes, and I really don't want to because, like, the stone resources, I mean, I don't really use either of them, so it might be better off doing that, but I don't know because we're all tapped out of cores. We're all tapped out of Stellar Shards. I was gonna actually put like our carry as a householder, but that doesn't seem to be the answer. So let's see if we can push a little bit further with our current setup. See if we can get through Sealand 29. I'm actually going to take one of these additional Amenras out, or carries out, put another Amenra in to see if the shields can make a difference. We are still running Demon Bells on all of them, so I'm hoping this is a good enough situation that we can keep our heroes going. We have tons of energy being fed around, so again, really hoping we can keep like an energy feed string going here, which seems to be working so far. Adding that extra Amenra, giving that extra shields is keeping our heroes alive and giving us lots of layers of Guardian Shadow. They're not getting it like every round, but it does seem like it is enough. Plus, there's a ton of healing curses going out. I actually don't know if these enemies heal or not. But this is definitely keeping our team alive, which is amazing. So if we can keep this up, that'll be awesome. I do think having one carry is probably important just for dodging. And if this holds like it is, we can definitely go back to a more offensive setup on both our Aspen and our Holmes Young. God, I keep saying Holmes Young. Man, every time I keep saying the wrong thing. Wonder if he needs the speed. He doesn't, obviously. Still doing fine without that speed. We're gonna keep the speed here. Do you need the speed? Probably. Keep you up in the 2300. That's probably something we need. Luckily, though, both of these Transcendence heroes just give added survivability to our Amenras and our support heroes. One, because he can taunt the enemies. The other one can fear the enemies. So this time we did lose one of those Amenras in the front row. We'll have to see if we can keep this up, though. No, we cannot. But this wave's usually not as dangerous for us as the other one, so I think we might be okay damage-wise. Oh, glad we have our big heals coming in. Only like 2 enemies really hitting us. The question is, do we have enough damage for this wave? That's my question right here. It's going to be close, although I think they revive, right? And we have not taken them down yet. Oh, so that's an issue. That's definitely... Oh, wait, no, they... Or if they did, they come back. I think we can get this one done. I wonder if moving our placement would help at all. Oh, that was a really bad first wave. Maybe we go to crowns on all the Amenras. Because if they're just dying instantly, they're really not doing anything for us here. Good damage. Let's go to the next target. Maybe next round's actives will kill off the back target. Pretty good. Okay, this one's definitely better than the last run. And now we'll have fear effects and carry marks, which means they're really just not going to attack us anymore. So do we have enough damage for this? 2 rounds to go. Oh god, we got one more active. Come on, Star Swordsman, Mockman. Yes, the dunk right there. Look at that damage. It's absolutely insane. Hybrid wave. Let's see if we can keep the demon bells here. I mean, I guess we can. It's just they didn't do anything because they just died instantly and then they got stunned. And oh geez, this one's bad. I think just going to crowns is probably going to be the better play overall. As nice as it is to get all those all of those energy bursts off, I think just going full on crowns is probably going to be the play here, just to keep them alive a couple extra hits, although the weak ones might still just go down no matter what. We'll have to see. Getting them to round 2 actives is very difficult. I'm wondering if we should go away from energy artifacts on the Aspen and the Star Swordsman Mockman and instead go to something like Antlers Canes or even AMBs, honestly. I don't know if the actives in round 1 are like 100% necessary, really. I don't think. I mean, honestly, one thing we could do is we could try running Demon Bells on both of them to feed energy to our Amenras. That would be interesting. I don't think the crowns are really doing anything, to be honest. I think we're gonna go back to energy and just try something really funky out. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to try something else. Let's keep switching this stuff around, because the weak ones are gonna die no matter what. They're literally just proccing their unbending will to keep themselves alive. I do kind of wonder what that would be like if we put Demon Bells on both of them instead of Melodic Strings. I don't know where our Demon Bells are actually sitting right now. I feel like we should have more than this. I mean, you don't need one right now. I'm just let's see how it works, because if we can energy feed into our support heroes, although I think that's gonna mean we have not enough damage. There's the other one on Kirimaru. All right, so let's just try something. It's really weird. I know it's funky. It's probably not gonna work, but you guys know me. I like testing really random stuff. So we literally have an entire team of Demon Bells that could just pop off together, technically. Like it could happen. And they're still getting actives off in round 1, which is interesting. So there are some stuns and stuff going around. I mean, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? Because that means we're just getting actives every single round, essentially from like every single hero on the battlefield. I mean, it's kind of working. The question is, will we have the damage output? The survivability is not a problem, so we can go back to Balance Strike once again and just have them be very offensive. But yeah, I'd say we're pretty much locking down this enemy team, wouldn't you? Of course, some CC gets mixed up in there and does prevent us from using active sometimes, but overall, we're almost getting an active every round on every single hero. Do we have the damage here at the end? It looks like we definitely do. Who would have thought Demon Bell energy feed on our main damage dealers would be the way to play this? Now, I don't know if that's going to work on this 29. We'll have to see. I feel like they might just die before they get... that was a lot of extra hits there. I did not like that. I did not like that. But there was some like stunning going on. Maybe this works. Either that or maybe we go back to crowns and just hope. That's not great. That's not great. I don't think the Demon Bell energy feed is gonna work in this case. I mean, they have Demon Bells. Let's try going back. It was cool. It was cool. It worked out. I think we're gonna need the additional damage though here. Man, honestly, I'm kind of tempted to go to AMBs just to see if we can get them tanky enough to last longer. We're gonna just keep swapping tons of different artifacts on these heroes just to see how this works out. Yeah, the stuns are kind of what really is annoying here. I don't like the A and B. It's definitely not enough damage, and it's definitely not feeling great. Rounds? Punisher staffs? I mean, getting those round 1 actives are just so huge. Why can't Jara be in the dark faction as well? I feel like that's what we want. We just need. Let's do like literally 10 more of these because I want to get 29 cleared, and I think we can do it with these weird setups. That was a really good chase attack. Yeah, it's just so much damage on that boss. Oh wow, we actually lost our Star Sword and Mockman round 1. That's pretty crazy. That's actually very, very crazy. What's happening here? He gets attacks off. We get 1. Oh, does he does like chase attacks every time someone attacks? That's not good. So I think we just need to go back to full on crowns at this point because I think they're all a bit too weak. And maybe the crowns keep them alive a little bit longer. We could also try using demon bells on. Again, we could go back to demon bells on our main heroes to feed energy into the Amenras if they can now stay alive. It's worth a shot just to see if it'll work. Yeah, it looks fine. Want to make sure these are set up right. Yeah, we're still going all crit here. Let's give it a shot. Maybe just feeding some demon bell energy into some actives on the crown users might be enough. It definitely keeps them alive. The problem is they're getting stunned, and when they're getting stunned, then they're not getting their actives off. And I feel like we definitely need their guardian shadows. We need their layers of shield to work. Is there ever a world where we use snow hearts? I don't think we can ever go faster, right? Like, there's no way we can get Amenra's faster because it doesn't lower the speed that much. It's just they're getting nuked down to oblivion. Ugh. This is an interesting wave. More difficult than we thought. We just didn't have the stellar shards either. We need 2 V4 heroes, and that is not something we can handle right now with stellar shard incomes going all to our main transcendence heroes with those the trees and everything. Good lord. At least once we get past the trees, X levels are not requiring more stellar shards, which is a nice little silver lining, but oh, kind of okay. I wonder at this point if we should go now and switch you to a crown. We're out of crowns. Where'd all our crowns go? Hold on. I need a crown from someone. We're not even using you, so we can just give you like a demon bell. It's pretty close to the same stats. Let's come on over to you. Let's give you a crown. Let's put you back to a melodic strings. And let's throw you into the front row and put the Amenra in the back row. Oh no. You can definitely tank some stuff. The problem is our back row is just getting decimated still. That's even with crowns on everybody. They're basically just proccing round 1 instantly. Oh, even our Aspen is getting rocked. Is the front row like safer or something? Am I missing something? Like, should I be putting like 2 heroes in the front? It's really interesting how tanky he is. Man. Put him in the back row again. See how he works with the crown in the back row. God, they're just decimating even our Lord of Fear Aspen. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I wonder if putting him in the front row Aspen would change anything up. And again, I'm just going to go back to Demon Bells on these guys here just to see how this would actually play out. Like maybe him CCing the front row instead of the back row is a better option. Kind of is, because that lets our Amenras get their shields off. Ooh, they still go down really quick though. They still go down very quickly. Interesting. But putting him in the front row lets him kind of alternate, but then we're not going after the boss. And again, the boss is like the most important target. We'll do a few more fights here, see how this goes. Don't want to run this one too long on you guys here. Yeah, speed is just such an issue. Losing those Amenras. I think it's just going to come down to RNG on the Amenras that they just don't die. And then there's just multiple CCs coming out. Oh, it's so brutal. I guess the issue here is that the enemies are getting to attack with energy right away. Is that what's going on? I want to watch how this is playing out. So we get the fear effect off. Oh, wait, we didn't get the fear effect off. Interesting. Yeah, that's the issue there, is when we're not getting the fear to go off. That is not good for us whatsoever. Yikes. And we're only getting it on like one target. Maybe using like a Rui on him. I mean, I know it's weird, but we'll try it. But that won't help, right? No, because then the Rui, the basic attack hits the back row, right? Yeah, so if we use that, we don't have energy. I just want to try this again. I just want to see what this is gonna be like. Oh shoot, did we just put all the demon bells out? We did. We did. Hold on, you can have this. You can have the crown back. Let's go back. Let's just try this one more time. Like full on energy feed shenanigans. See if it might work. Again, I kind of like Lord Fear Aspen in the front row. It does give a lot more energy. I mean, got shields up. That's kind of good. Oh, they still go down? Holy cow. How many layers of shielding did they just have, though? I kind of like him front row because he kind of locks down either or row. How did they die? So okay, never mind. I'm gonna do 5 more guys. This is gonna be a longer video. Whenever I do Sealand, I burn through so many gems. It's ridiculous. So they lost all their unbending there. 1, 2, 3. I think the problem also is we don't have like V4 Amenra, so we're not getting as many layers of shields as we really want. We're technically missing 2 full layers of shielding, which I don't know if that would matter. I know this is a really weird setup, guys, but I kind of enjoy it. The stuns mean is an instant loss. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. We can try putting Lord Fear Aspen back in the back row again. Or we can leave him in the front row with like a Rui or something. Like we could try a Rui, but I don't know if that's gonna really mess things up. And at that point, is it better just to leave him in the back row? I don't want to lock down the front row as well. Nah, because these guys, it definitely locks more enemies down for sure, but the Rui is kind of solid. Not gonna lie, if only you could like Rui the boss, right? No. It is interesting though, because some of these debuffs are sticking to multiple rows. but I just don't think this is going to be the answer. It's a fun answer, but I don't think it's the correct answer in this situation. We'll have to do some research. This is just me winging Dark Sea Lane, guys. I know you guys are probably screaming like, Barry, you're not even doing it right. I like experimenting. I like seeing what can be fun, what things might work for some people that might not work for others. Yeah, I'm not enjoying this Rui Scepter, though, because the front row is definitely the dangerous row on this one. But I don't think there's going to be a way to keep our Amenra alive this style. I just don't think so. You can have a melodic, I guess. 3 more attempts, and we'll call it. Well, if they weren't CC'd, then maybe. But we also have to get our CC on the front row with the Aspen. And if they don't hit both of them, we're kind of screwed here. I wonder if the carry is even of any use. Or adding like another Amenra would be better. You know what? We're also going to do this. We're going to put both of them in the front row. Okay, that's some really good CC though. Sadly, one of our Amenra's got CC'd, so we're not gonna have all those Guardian Shadows up. They just hit so many times, it's ridiculous. Alright, we'll go back to the drawing board. We'll actually do some research. We're so close to 29, but God, I never would have thought Demon Bells would have actually worked. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to leave a comment down below, let me know. Barry, this is the setup I've seen other people do. Remember though, we only have B copies. We don't have any Giant Killer. So that could be a difference in Sealand 30. Let me know what you guys think. See you guys next time.